This is an elegant yet mysterious painting. Yes, I did say mysterious. I know. It's beautifully balanced. The colors and lighting stop time in its place. It's certainly something to admire, but I've got something to show you later in the video. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're an art enthusiast and hit that like button. Moving on. Girl Reading a Letter at an Open Window by Vermeer is a beautiful painting that captures a moment of solitude and contemplation. She seems peaceful. Whereas in our modern age, a scene like this where a person is standing still, thinking, we're usually having an exponential crisis and contemplating our life decisions. The young woman's expression seems focused and still. However, I can't quite determine whether or not she's content or sad and distressed. I imagine if this were a moving picture, her eyebrows would soon furrow and her expression would become emotional. This scene is representative of the Dutch genre painting tradition, which focused on depicting everyday life and the activities of ordinary people. The painting depicts a young woman seated at an open window, absorbed in reading a letter. If you look closely, the letter is wrinkled. The question is, why is it wrinkled? What does this mean? Was the letter meant for her eyes or someone else's? The last time I held a wrinkled piece of paper was when I had to pick up my written essay that I crumpled up and threw away out of frustration. But that's probably not the case here. Now let's talk a little bit about Vermeer. Vermeer was a Dutch painter of the 17th century who was famous for his stunning depictions of everyday life. He was a master in his trade. Born in Delft, Holland in 1632, Vermeer lived during a time of great cultural and economic prosperity in the Netherlands. It's not every day when an artist is recognized so widely during their lifetime, but Vermeer was. Vermeer was one of the most celebrated painters of his time, and his work is considered to be some of the finest examples of Dutch genre painting. Girl Reading a Letter at an Open Window is one of Vermeer's most famous paintings, and it is often considered to be one of his masterpieces. And I agree. The painting is notable for its luminous quality and its use of light, which creates a sense of depth and atmosphere. The girl in the painting is shown standing at an open window, and the light from the window illuminates her face and the letter she's reading. She's got that glow we've all been wanting. Or it could be pregnancy glow. Who knows? The light source is not easily discernible, but it creates a soft and even glow that makes the painting feel natural and lifelike. The composition of the painting is carefully arranged to draw the viewer's eyes to the main subject, the young woman. She is the focal point of the painting, and all other elements in the scene are arranged to support her. The table in front of her is cluttered with various objects, including a bowl of fruit tilted over in an ornate blanket, a lone chair sitting in the corner, an open window, and a wrinkled letter. These objects serve to anchor the figure and create a sense of context for the scene. The red curtain is still draped above and behind the open window, and the green curtain that comes gently towards the viewer as a soft wind comes in from outside the window, which both frame the empty spaces of the scene. Those features and the ornate blanket create a sense of three-dimensional depth in the scene as the young woman stands in the center of it all. Okay, I understand the use of the window and the curtains to create depth, but what is it with the bowl of fruit tilted over? Maybe the scrunched up blanket and the tilted fruit bowl are related. Maybe the display was messed up as a result of a fit of anger. Or maybe the wrinkled letter was found underneath it and the blanket and bowl of fruit were disturbed when retrieving the letter. In any case, there's a lot of possible different scenarios here. Choose your favorite and use your imagination, I guess. Vermeer's use of color in Girl Reading a Letter at an Open Window is also noteworthy. The painting is dominated by warm, soft colors such as yellow, blue, and green. These colors are used to create a sense of harmony and balance, and they work together to create a serene and peaceful atmosphere. The colors are applied in delicate, translucent layers, and they are blended together to create a smooth and luminous effect. The whole painting is romantic. It depicts a very romanticized daily life scene. Although there's a good possibility there's nothing romantic about this painting, and that she's just reading a letter from her long-lost cousin who's now in need of money. Who knows? So now let's go back to the mystery we mentioned at the beginning of the video. The big mystery behind the painting. Literally, it's behind the painting. Let me show you. Do you notice the difference between these two paintings? This is the painting after the 2021 restoration, and this is the painting before the 2021 restoration. There's no Cupid in the right-hand painting. While doing a restoration of a famous painting, X-rays revealed another painting in the background. Looks like, originally, Vermeer painted a portrait of Cupid to decorate the wall, but it was covered up. For decades, the painting was known without Cupid, and when he was found, people thought Vermeer was the one who concealed him. The latest investigations proved otherwise. See? I told you. Mystery. Turns out, Cupid was covered up decades after the painting left Vermeer's studio. The discovery confirmed for some people that the young woman could be reading a love letter. To this day, we don't know who concealed the Cupid portrait or why it was concealed. Why do you think the Cupid was covered up? Did somebody want to hide the love theme, or did someone just like the painting better without Cupid? Comment your theories and interpretations of the painting down below. We'd love to hear from you. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. See you in the next one.